Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week number 7 of Downshift Esports. We saw a Japanese track last week, but we are upgrading or downgrading, depending on the way you want to look at it, because it's Tsukuba. It's the 0.5 of mile, or about a kilometer, go-kart track. Just this livery before Thanksgiving.
I would not doubt it, but something to note as well. That looks to be a little bit of contact, is that?
It's Downshift. It's not just the blue puff of smoke. It's... What?
What was that? Let's see if this was it. I think this might
21
have been
car. Oh, his wheels grab and he goes for a ride.
That is not what you want to see on the track.
Oh, no.
I am not using my brain today, okay?
At least you were born with a brain.
I mean,
driver is queued up on track, moments away from the green flag dropping. There it goes. Our driver's released for this 15-minute race. They're actually more or less in line. Now the middle part of the field starting to fan out. Jimmy Hayden is a wonderful run from him. He just is able to make the break. And who is that on the outside lane? That's a 21 of Abbott, who's able to go around a few cars on the outside. But we survived turn 1, Drew. But will they survive the next corner, turn 3? Brian Bowles gets tagged. It's contact with Kenny. But all the cars are still more or less intact. And Brian's still on the charge. Around turn 5 on the outside he goes.
Out into the pits. That is a development I was not expecting. And there's Coy McGrath sideways and backwards into the grass as well. He'll drop
as he finds himself spinning backwards. I guess he's still in the lead lap, so that's a plus for him. You said that this start was not the best for him. Brian Voles at 44 car, a little bit sideways. We expect greatness from him. He's currently up 3 spots, and look at the pressure that Brian Voles is feeling from Kenny. Kenny does a wonderful job.
Right behind him, just looming, gonna be trying to make his positions up, and it's 3 wide in the middle straight right there momentarily.
If he forced that, he probably have taken out the 2 drivers in front of him.
Oh, no!
But he's still now there pressuring. Who's that? That's the 20 car around. It might come down to the fact that these Formula Vs weren't designed for this small of a circuit. This is, after all, a go-kart track.
Oh, and there's Randall Sheriff!
Forces that understeer because, well, there's so much weight on those front tires. Oh, the 3 car goes around. Sheriff, I believe his nose was used to facilitate that. Just a little bit too much rolling speed. Dan Galupo already starting to get defensive, and with this much time left on the clock, he's going to make a mistake being defensive. Oh, no, that was a mistake I was just about to allude to. Don't think he'll be able to get it through the final 2 corners. Turn 9 and turn 11 washes out wide, though, for Corey Abbott, but he still has enough exit speed, and that's Jimmy Hayden, who ended up winning the entire session. He ran away with it, a 7-second lead. Green flag underway here. The go-kart track, Tsukuba. It's going to be Brian Voles leading the field into turn number 1. It's Sheriff on the outside. An incredible run by him. He washes out a little bit wide, allowing Caleb Clifton to come back. There's an incident in the back, though. I'm not sure who that is.
Corey Abbott. That is Corey Abbott all the way in the back right there. He gets off on turn 1 as it's 3 wide going into turn 6 and 7.
Nick looks like he has damage there. His car is just a little slow. The inside lane doesn't work for 1. Around somebody goes. That's a 3 car of Heisey. It's just Brian in the car before that he is ready to go for a pass. Sheriff is also feeling that pressure as Brian washes just a bit wide. Wheels off into the grass. He ends up spinning on the curb.
In the back of the pack on lap 2. Somewhere as well, and there's another car getting squirrely right there, and that's Randall Sheriff.
Wonderful job of pressuring drivers, just filling their mirrors, and you can see Dan is even locking up as a result of that, and this might be Caleb's opportunity to go for the pass. He goes on the wide angle. He goes around. I think Dan gave him that. Dan felt the pressure, and he surrenders that spot. I mean, Jimmy's right there, but Caleb Clifton hasn't drifted too far ahead.
Oh, and sideways he goes. Jimmy Hayden getting a little bit of a tap there, and he goes sideways, backwards on the kart.
And that's going to be the 42 car going around the 15 of
This is dangerous.
And well done.
Oh, it's still dangerous, though, as that is a very tough overtaking position. Jimmy wanted to try it, still has that outside momentum, and he will be able to hold on to that. Great driving.
That allows our drivers to constantly be pressuring three wide, threading the needle.
Oh!
And it doesn't work. McGrath goes wide. That's Coy who gets just slammed, door slammed sideways and off track. In the 33 car, and Nick on the defensive lane, but the over-under a great pressure. Will he be able to do it? Abbott on the inside is good for the pass. Excellently done.
For Kenny McGrath, not necessarily able to work, but Coy McGrath has not been able to shake Kenny. Yeah, there's a collision! Coy McGrath gets caught up in there is a wheel that is not connected to that suspension right there.
Nick Leidy must have been involved. Oh, it wasn't Brian Voles earlier. That's a 20 car.
That's Andrew Hardcastle. That is not a good collision right there, and that's how Coy gets involved as well. And Andrew Hardcastle in the pits as well.
I think he was involved in the incident with Brian Voles that ended up destroying the car. Whoa!
Oh no!
What happened here? The rookie is around. I believe that Sheriff, indeed it is. His opening race, Drew.
Is the incident with Randall Sheriff and Brian Voles.
Oh, the wheels just touched.
That is tight racing right there, Brian. And now, maybe not enough as he looks to dive down there almost, as it looked like. Couldn't quite make up the position, but Anthony Cuthbert, very slow. And Kenny McGrath gets into the back of him as he goes sideways.
Just on the struggle bus today. He was running really well. McGrath Penny is around. He's just a stop in the middle of the track. It's a miracle that drivers are able to get on by him. And poor Coy has fallen off this race earlier on. A DNF for him, and that's only going to help the cause of Caleb Clifton as he crosses the start-finish line with some celebratory S's in the back.